Hi everyone. Today we're here. We're very excited. We are going to have a meeting with our MCS and some of the county commissioners, and I'm so excited. Me as a person, for I have not seen some MCS. Maybe today I'll get to know them. Ni aje mtu wangu?
Poa poa.
Unaitwa nani?
Oh, my name is Felix Otieno.
And how do you feel about this?
I'm so excited because today we are going to meet our leaders from Kisumu County, and we are going to have conversation between Blue Cross Club and our leaders.
Poa. Na wewe?
I'm Fanny Beryl, and today I hope it's going to be a good day because you're going to have a chance to talk to our leaders and also to tell them those things that we're going through as youths, and I hope that they'll be able to help us solve this problem. How do you feel about the meeting with the Blue Cross members, and especially hearing how the youths of this county give you their remarks on how we can change our society?
I think I congratulate Blue Cross because at least our children get sensitized, and also they can now have confidence to report on issues of defilement, rape, and also to be vigilant on issues to do with drugs and also alcohol. So, when people have information, then they are able to be ready and able to handle those issues. But if somebody is in a situation and is not informed, then that makes that person disabled.
Thank you for that. And my other question is, what do you plan to do on those issues that concern alcohol and drugs and substance abuse?
There are programs that we already are doing, and there are programs now we will put in place so that we start doing. And we are very much keen to make sure that the county government put aside funds to help the children learn or be in school. When I say that, I mean the bursary, which was 2 million previously, and now it has been raised to 4 million. And that one makes me happy. We have sports, which we can, and we have arranged before, twice in Railways Ward, and we engage the youth during sports. So they are not idle, and they are able to get engaged during sports, and also to make them aware, or to make awareness to the youth about the drugs and alcohol. And many more programs. We need to get more training and certification meetings to make sure that the youth are informed adequately.
Thank you for that. And as I conclude, do you have any comment on the meeting, the issues that affect the youth? More so, you've touched on the sport matters, and it seems that you're supporting more of sports than any other thing that can help the youth to be more, not being idle. Is there anything else that you are doing with the youth apart from the sports?
We do other programs. I've told you we have done several programs. It's only that I cannot mention all of them. For example, I remember even in the last budget we had put in the budget 500,000 to purchase car wash machines and tanks. And these 10 car wash machines and tanks were given to the youths, including even those who are taken to be thugs. So we gave them these kind of things so that we can transform their lives from drugs, from alcohol, and things like that. So we shall continue to do a lot for the youth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How did you feel about the meeting that you've just had?
I can say it's a noble idea to engage with kids, to know what they go through during their day-to-day life in the community, and to see as local administrators and the government what we can do to make their life comfortable in the societies we live in. So I can say the meeting was a noble idea, and I can applaud it, and I would encourage the organization to do more engagements between the kids and the society and the people who lead them in the society.
Okay.
Yes.
Then what do you promise on issues concerning children and alcohol abuse?
I can promise the children one thing. As a government, we are here to protect you. Consumption of liquor by kids or anyone under the ages of 18 is illegal in Kenya. So as a government, I can promise you we will work to enforce the law as it is. Any outlet found to have sold or encouraging the consumption of alcohol by the kids, young children, would be held accountable by the government.
Then which policies can you give on the issue of the bars near schools?
I think the Liquor Licensing Act is very clear. That's not allowed. Recreational centers like bars should not be near any learning institution.
Okay.
So as members of the sub-county alcohol regulation committee, I can promise you we are going to make sure that any outlet within schools is not licensed to engage in this business of selling alcohol.
Okay. Then any comments about our meeting today?
Any comments about your meeting? Our meeting, it's not yours. Our meeting has been good actually.
Okay.
I enjoy engaging with kids as a person because they are honest people. They'll tell you what they go through honestly. In an open environment, kids can open up to you and tell you what they go through every day.
Okay, so my name is Shadrach.
Yes.
When we go back to the defilement case,
Yeah.
you only talk about how you will report, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you never told us the first step. If it's your family member and you don't want to tell other people, so the first step you should do, is it to go and seek medication secretly or go and report?
If it's a defilement case, huh?
Yeah. And it's
You are.
your family
Let's
member.
have this in mind. You are a kid.
Yeah.
Are you in a position to take yourself to the hospital?
So that's what I was telling you, because you're afraid of telling other family members.
Okay. As a kid, I would encourage you to tell that person who you are comfortable to open up to, that this has happened to me, and you are requesting him or her to take you to the hospital immediately for the medical practitioner to write a report on what has happened. After going to the hospital, you can go to any police station, any. In our police offices, we have gender desks, and they don't take matters lightly. You can go to any police station, tell the officers you'll find there, this has happened to me, and they'll direct you to a gender desk. You'll get an officer there who most of the time are well versed in psychology. They will take you through the process, take your statements. A P3 form will be filled, informed by the doctor's report, and an arrest will be made. Once an arrest will be made, within the 24 hours, we will take this person to court, to take plea in court, whether they accept they have done the act or not. Then the normal judicial process takes place. Even if it's 2 years, I can assure you we will get a
How do you feel about the meeting that we've just had today? The youths coming together with the leaders and hearing what they think the leaders should go about and do in order to change the lives of the youth in the county.
Okay, thank you very much. This meeting it is historical according to me, and it is amazing when children come to the forefront to actually discuss issues to do with alcohol, for us as a department, it tells us that the information that we've been disseminating has actually reached the people, okay? And the children has been able to absorb that problem and be able to come out and say, departments, what are you doing, okay? So now we can work together as a team and speak with a mindset objective to be able to eradicate alcohol, drugs and substance abuse, and be able to actually attain that objective. In our Ministry of Interior, we have what we call NACADA. NACADA is an authority that deals with drugs and substance abuse. You have seen, and they deal countrywide. It's just not Kisumu alone. Places like Muranga, they are more felt in Muranga because a lot of people in Muranga have suffered more compared to Kisumu or Nyanza and Western on matters to do with alcohol abuse. However, we are saying that even in Kisumu County, we still have those challenges, and we are able, now we'll be able as a team, children included, to be able now to be more focused on what the next generation, which is the children, will be able to act upon.
So what do you promise to do on the issues that affect the youth?
Thank you very much. Like we discussed in the meeting, Chapter 4 of the Constitution talks about the children's rights, okay? And as an office, we actually want to focus more on the child because we are thinking about the future generation. We have a lot of these problems of alcohol and drug abuse, and that is why we have, NACADA coming into play. And what we do when policies are set at the top level, we are able to discuss them in public barazas in a language that people can understand. You have the assistant chiefs, you have the chiefs who speak in the Luo. Okay? Yeah, so for the youth, we actually consider you, and we want to work with even the children and the youth. And we want to assure you, just like we have discussed even in the meeting, we have a multi-sectoral team, and we have a timeline of 90 days that we are working even with KEBS, we are working even with NEMA, we are working with other departments to be able to handle this issue of Kisumu County, where we have many bars, okay, around schools, around churches, around places where they're not supposed to be, so that we can, speak as a team. In future, hopefully in the next 5 to 10 years, we'll be speaking a different story. Yes.
So any comments that maybe you can tell us, any advice that you can give to the youth outside there?
Okay. The team of the youth that we had today is a representative of the youths in Kisumu County. I would want them to go and share this information outside. Like I said, we are ambassadors of the many youths we have in Kisumu County, okay? So when we talk about it, whenever we are playing kati, whenever we are, in our small quorum, talking stories, and even in churches, let us speak about these things, okay? Let us talk about the effects of drugs and substance abuse, because if we do not talk about them, we will be hampered as a community, basically that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yes.
And we hope that not only we'll be seeing you coming for this meeting
Yes.
once, but you will always show up whenever we invite you.
Definitely.
And good luck in your job, and may God bless you.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel about the meeting with the Blue Cross children?
Today has been a very important meeting for me, and this is the one kind of meetings that I've seen today, where young people are involved and in discussion with the whole setup of administration, the political wing, and every other person.
Okay. The other question is that, what do you promise on issues concerning children and alcohol abuse?
I don't want to promise anything because it's a big thing for Kisumu and it's a big thing for Kenya, but I do want to put more emphasis, and I would want to put a lot of pressure that the illegal alcohol should be eradicated.
And do you have any comments concerning the meeting just right now.
What I really would want to comment is one thing, like there's a very big pressure on the boy child. It's either the women, it's the girl child, but the young boy child is really ignored in my society as of today.
Okay, and how can you as the government help the youth to reduce the usage of alcohol in the society?
One will put pressure into the authorities to arrest the people using illegal alcohol. Then the illegal alcohol found should be destroyed so that the person who sells the illegal alcohol goes at a loss and this person cannot come back in business again.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Tumekuwa na fun, learn so much, get to know each other because come from so many schools and get kuonana pia na members wengine wenye si wa shule yetu, si ndio? So tumeona leaders wamesema vitu na kitu iko touching so much ni vile MCAs wako so supportive. Venye wamesema tatu support kama youth. Make sure hii mambo ya drugs jo imesha kwa society.
Na tume appreciate sana hao mavisitors wenye wali volunteer kuja kwa meeting yetu. Tumewa appreciate sana, wakuje siku nyingine pia.